A common source of vexation for a lot of students is memorizing music. And one thing I notice in common about people who have trouble memorizing are usually that they tend to always keep the score open in front of themselves and refer back to it somewhat as a security blanket. As a matter of fact, I notice a lot of the time students who have that feeling, I'll sometimes take the score away and I'll notice them continuing to play with their eyes up at the empty music rack. And it's more of a physical habit, and a lot of it too is just a general fear of playing without the music in front of you. One of the fastest ways and most effective ways to memorize music is to take the music away, right? Just like you'll never learn to ride the bike until you take off the training wheels. You have to go through that period of discomfort and risk taking some falls. We'll take as example a student memorizing this tune here called Almost Like a Dream from the Faber series. It goes like this. Now let's say I wanted to try playing it from memory for the first time, and I just worked on it, say for one day. I'd just been working on this piece for that long. So I would take the music away, and I'll put it over the music rack to the side, and now I'm going to attempt to play it without using the score. And let's say I'm able to play the first, well, let's say I could play the first measure, I'm not quite sure what to do next. Well, now I know at least that I can play most of the first measure by memory, but it sounded like as I got to the end of the measure, I didn't quite know what that note was. And now I go and I check and I see, it was this. Furthermore, I might think to myself, hey, look how the right hand was playing a fifth here, and now I'm going to play a third here. The bottom notes stay the same. So what am I doing right here? I'm making an observation about the music. Now, I don't need to be an expert at music theory or to use any of the terminology that I might have used there. What I'm really doing is just making some observation, something that stuck out to me. It doesn't matter how official it may sound, how musicological it may sound. What's important is there's something that's stuck in my mind. And so in that regard, there's no wrong observation. Anything will help. So now I'll try it again, and I'm going to take the music away once more, armed with this new observation of mine, that we went from a fifth to a third, keeping the thumb in the same place. What's that note on the top? Oh, I forgot that. So again, I take out the music, and I say to myself, I see, it was a high C there. Okay. And maybe I'll even say to myself, hey, right here I was just playing a C with my third finger, and what do you know, I'm going to go up there and put my third finger on that C. Again, I've made another observation. It wasn't that profound of a thought. It didn't involve a lot of music theory or anything. It's just a thought. And now I can probably play that first line by memory. Now I can't remember what happens on the next line, and again I'll go and refer to the score, and maybe I'll see now, well, hey, okay, now I see something changed. The left hand went down to F, skipped down a third, and now I'm in F, but hey, the right hand's doing the same thing. And now I can take the music away and play the first two lines by memory. I'm sure you could see how I could continue this process to memorize the entire piece. The main takeaway about memorization: remove the music from the music rack and find out what you know and what you don't know. And then it's easy enough to start adding things bit by bit. More than anything, you want to become experienced with playing music without looking at the score.